Alright guys, we're back with Liam's backstory? Question mark? I don't know. Even if that isn't coming, I'm so glad to be back. That was exhausting. Too exhausting for words. Almost too exhausting for the thoughts. But it's over now. You can rest. Rest until you get the results. Resting is a challenge itself. And it's not like resting is fun. It's just living, existing, persisting, until a better day comes. Even if nothing gives me pleasure, there is one thing I can look forward to. The day I get better. The only thing I want is to get better. I can't wait. I know. I can't wait to get my test back. I can't wait to feel better. I can't wait to resume my old life. Even if it's been a while, I can still recover, I think. That'll be hard, of course, but I can do it. It's not too late to start looking. Not yet. Do you hear that? Nobody ever calls me. It must be the doctor's office with my results. Answer it then. Hello? Oh. It's just an automated message telling me to log in to the hospital website. Alright. Even though my vision is a little blurry. I'm logged in now. What does it say? Negative. That's good, right? It means the test for my hormones came out normal. But I'm looking for answers. I need someone to explain to me why I feel so dead. They took more tests, didn't they? That's right. Let's scroll down. Red blood cell count. Hemoglobin. I don't know what that means. Liver function panel. Looks like that's all they took this time. But there are more tests right here. For all sorts of things. Plasmin. Cortisol. Don't look any further. You know what you're going to see. But this doesn't make any sense, damn it. I'm the one who knows my body. If they can't find answers, then what? I've gotta research this myself. Doctors know a lot, but they're only human. So you're not human. And there are things out there that even they don't know. But I should be able to digest food, right? I should be able to sleep and breathe like a normal human, right? Sleep apnea? Acid reflux? Bile reflux? LPR? Narcolepsy? There are this many causes of sleep disturbances. And this is only a start? How does this explain my body attacking itself? A bacterial overgrowth? But would that explain this autonomic? You can't just throw these words out. The anhedonia? What? Damn it. Damn it. I don't get it. Am I even sick? I feel like I'm at the end of my life, but I'm not dying. So would this be called? It's like where you think you're sick, but you're not. I think it's started with an H. I don't know. P.10. There's so many illnesses. Autoimmune, antibiotic-resistant bacterial infection, candida, parasites, methylation problems, prion diseases, worsens, Menkins, histamine intolerance, and mast cell disease, comorbid mental illness like schizophrenia, ADHD, bipolar, depression, general anxiety disorder, rapid eye movement, sleep behavior disorder. Rapid eye movement, sleep behavior disorder. Narcolepsy, circadian rhythm sleep wake disorder, avoidant personality disorder, agoraphobia, and so many more. Do I have a bowel disease like Crohn's or colitis? That would explain why my stomach hurts all the time. What the hell? So the brain runs on glutamin, GABA, serotonin, dopamine. No prime. You gotta be fucking kidding. It feels like there are more illnesses out there than stars in the sky. Every time I eat is a nightmare. Every time I sleep is a nightmare. Every waking second upon this damn earth is just suffering. I just couldn't. I'm taking the pills they prescribe me. I'm eating them for breakfast, lunch, dinner, but all they do is make me feel even worse. Liam. You get out of here, Arby. You're the one who got my back in this miserable existence. Please, can you scare me then? He's crazy. No, I'm not crazy. I just want to get better. I want to eat food. I want to think clearly. I want to walk, to eat, and to enjoy the things like a normal person. At the very least, me fix my nervous system so I can watch TV at least. Even if I'm psychosomatic, I don't care. I'll do anything to get better. What are these? What is sleep? These days are long. They last a lifetime. But it's a lifetime of nothingness. A life of looking up into the ceiling. I'm starting to lose myself. Whoever I was before I got ill. Another dead day. A day where I don't accomplish anything at all. A day where I'm barely even existing. A day where I might as well be dead. And to the outside world, it's just like I'm invisible. Even after all this time, all this weight loss, all these dead days, nobody takes me seriously. I could throw a pint of blood in front of them, and it wouldn't matter. As long as you're breathing, there's a chance for an improvement of quality of life. Huh. Just when I think I've hit my low spot, there's an even bigger valley ahead. Now that you've endured so much, you focus on getting strong again. Why am I always so weak? Damn it. I don't want to rely on others so much. Liam. Even in the tank, it was always Lana, Axie, or Neo who helped me do everything. Look, a lot of polarizing, very confusing thoughts attacked you all at once, just now. And your mind is making you jump from thought to thought in a very irrational way. And yet, to you, it does feel rational. But these experiences, they're embedded into your essence. And like I said before, your essence is the reason I sought you out. It is why you are going to be a powerful mini of mine in the future. Look, I think this is enough of a basis for your existence to start working stuff out. It's over for the moment. Let us return to the transitional. You will feel better there. Liam, listen to me. You may not have found your answer, but one way or another, you were sick. You weren't crazy. You certainly shouldn't feel bad about what you just saw. I guess you're right. Oppie, you know how you said health can change on a dime? That can apply to thoughts too, right? In that miserable place we were just in moments ago, it felt like the agony of life would never go away. I was in pain everywhere, head to toe. But, like magic, it's like the fogginess is going away in this place. Why is that? It's because in life, you were just faking your illness, Liam. Best case scenario, you were a hypochondriac. Worst case, what I imagine, is that you were just faking your illness on purpose for pity. Disgusting. Worthless garbage. Hank, Is that what you truly believe, even after seeing that? That everything you saw was just him faking something? But if he's faking, then he won't take it out on you later. Perhaps that would be true. Hank, what do you mean? What did I take out on you? I saw your memories just now, but that wasn't the whole story. Later in life, you'll come across the opportunity to have me in your house, because I had nowhere to go, and you'll torture me. You'll torture me for months, until they take you away to the psyche ward. What? No, that can't be true. Even if life isn't present for me, I'm not jealous of someone who has health and enjoys life. Well, something about me didn't sit right with you then. You tortured me, and tortured me. Made you swallow all your damn pills. You robbed me of any hope I had afterwards, and I'm never going to forgive you for that. In fact, my revenge has yet to come, truly. Alright, simmer down, Hank. RB, what the hell, man? What are you doing? Giving him hope and whatnot. I thought our family was to bring him here and torture him forever. And for me to find out why, he hated me so much. Until some more of you show up, it looks like the picture will not be clear enough just yet. So why? Why did you have me grab just him? Because you two are the trickiest pair. Out of the five of you, it will be the hardest for you two to get along. Get along? If you think I'll work with this asshole, you've gotta be smoking some dank shit up in this transitional phase. It will happen. It will happen, or you will perish forever. But why? Why do you care so much about such a worthless piece of crap? Roxy, and Donna, and Neil even. They all want me to get better. I want to get better. Even after seeing how hard I tried before. Even if it seems hard, I've got to move on. Maybe then I can help people like them. Repay them for what they did for me. That's the point, Hank. That power you gave earlier in the tank is a reflection of your own abilities. My name is Rock Bottom. Rock Bottom is supposed to be the lowest point, a place a human can go. The worst day of your life. The day or moment in which you are most ashamed to be alive. The term is, unfortunately, misnomer. Is there is never truly a bottom. Rock bottoms can continue on forever. There is no limit to how badly someone can suffer. But if you want to look at this optimistically, there is no limit to the amount of happiness one can have either. Liam's rock bottom, the lowest one that he experienced in life, has a connection to my abilities as a territory lord. If he is able to master his existence and work hard, then his essence may prove to be a valuable pawn against our enemy. Our enemy? Yes, I'll tell you more in time. Hold on. There's too damn much going on here. I don't know, and I don't care. Like I said, there is no way I'm working with him. You have no choice. You will work with him, or you will perish. I've got some backups, but I don't want to put good essences to waste. I'm willing to get along with you. Great. Fat chance for me, though. I think I know what to do with the two of you. There are many more territories besides Enciamus. And take it. And more importantly, people to recruit for the war. What does that mean? Liam, you will finally have a new body, and you will have time to reflect. And Hank, I'm sending you with Liam to accomplish a few tasks for me. I'll kill him. Wherever I decide to send you, you two will be linked. If you so much as lay a finger on him, then you will experience all of his pain. Yes. Yes, yes. While we wait for those final 3, the 2 of you will accomplish some tasks for me. Axie is stubborn though. I wouldn't be surprised if it took some time. My minions need to learn to get along, and that doesn't just happen in a day. Liam needs to learn to walk, and Ink needs to learn some humility. It may take some time for you both to adjust to this location. I wonder if you two are any good at solving mysteries. Sorry about the little cut there, had to blow my nose. Alright. We are gathered here today to celebrate the life of our friend, who, though faced with many challenges, managed to put up a fight, right till the very end. His life was cut short, because he was murdered. Hank, you will not get the statue. You will not be remembered for me. I'm ashamed. Ashamed that I ever thought of you as one of us. I wish you hadn't been born in this tank. You were selfish. You were a horrible axolotl and only thought of yourself. Damn it. Oh, my question was there. It's all because of you that I'm never going to get to him. Hey, he's gone now. He's been gone for years? The last bit of him, the last bit of his old self, at least, is buried in that corner. You saw how that arm shrunk after he left. He even tried putting a part of it in the void. It's not going to do us any harm, and at this point, it's safe to assume that he really is gone for good. Yeah, I can. Just forget about old Egg. Why don't you think of all the fun we've been having in here lately instead? Didn't you say something mushy the other day? Something about appreciation for this new way of living. I guess I did. In the end, I know why it happened. And in the end, I know what happened was probably for the best. That's what conventional morality tells me anyway. Anyway, sorry. This isn't about Enk, this is about you, Liam. And I think I speak for all of us when I say that you will never be forgotten, no matter how much time passes. I told this to them, but I've never told it directly to you. I wish there was more I was able to do. If I paid more attention to you in that last month instead of obsessing over the stupid void, or if I had just worked out the simple possibility that Enk would have come back, then... Hey, you've been teaching Axie and I to think objectively lately, haven't you? Sort of like the detectives in those mystery novels you read to us every night before bed. So he's become dad. And this is the second, bring up of mysteries. This is going to seem like a random question, but why do most of the culprits in the militias commit their crimes? Well, so far it's been a lot of reasons, haven't we? We've seen a lot of reasons, haven't we? Love, money, revenge. Although in a few cases the villains of those novels seem like psychopaths. They kill based off no logical objective. It's exactly that. Even if the author gives a reason, those two villains never really have a good reason for taking another's life. I can't even fathom the leaps of logic they need to pull in order to convince themselves and to end an innocent person's life. Most of the time, it's not sloppy writing or poor characterization. The bad guys are believable enough. They end up killing because they were transfixed on something. Some of the authors we've read have gone to great lengths to show that. The bad guys ruminate on whatever drives them until it rots them from the inside out. They act on their horrible, evil emotions until they're blinded by rage. It's really rare for an antagonist in one of those stories to have a motive that doesn't seem absolutely stupid, or someone with even the most basic morality. And when they inevitably get caught, they go to jail. They give up their entire life because they are transfixed on something that happened in the past. And by doing so, they give up their entire future. What could you tell someone like that? Well, it's not easy. It's easy enough to judge them and say that they're a horrible person and move on. But if I was going to give them advice before they do something unforgivable, I tell them to analyze the situation and do the right thing. Make sense of what went wrong. Learn from your mistakes. In essence, improve and move on. Life can be painful, but if you don't take the steps to ensure a good future, then you might just fall into the same trap again, and history often repeats itself. Your answer then. Improve and move on. Guilt has never been our friend. It's a horrible parasite that's tried to feed on all of us in different ways these past few years. I agree. I'm sorry for the outburst earlier. Is there anything you two would like to say before the ceremony comes to an end? I want to say something. Pick me. Go ahead, Oxy. Liam, I can't wait for you to regain your memories of this place. When that day comes, I'll be sure to bring you back here, and we'll have a big old chuckle together. I can't wait. I can't wait till you're old enough to help us with some of the construction too. Even though the tank isn't that big, we're making it look like it's nice and dense. Jesus Christ, we're making it look like it's nice and dense and populated. You probably love the work we've been doing, don't you? Oh, I'm sure you do. And Hank. Maxie paused. I hope you'll be nicer when you get older. I'll teach you kindness and love. So there's no way you'll be mean this time around, right? I don't think he will, Axie. Not if we raise the three of them, right? Wait. Do they have kids? Yeah. I also think that one day you'll come back to us. Come back to us in the way that we remember being. But even if you never fully wake up, I think you can still live your dream and see fun and exciting places. Because, like Axie said, we're going to build them for you. I promised myself I wouldn't cry. So what are these stupid tears doing on my face? It's a beautiful thing, isn't it? That you came back to us. Yeah, it definitely is. I'm so proud of you. You little cutie pie. This doesn't have to be the last time we say what we want to say to him. Well, duh, again. He's sleeping on the other side of the tank right now. What? I thought he was dead. You just said. I'm talking about the old limbs. They did have kids. This moment isn't going anywhere. For however long we live, I plan to keep it clean and maintained. I was never able to do much for you while you were alive, and I regret that. So, I can't. Oh, wow. I can. How many times do I have to say it? When he regains his memories, he can do whatever he wants to the statue. Maybe he'll even dig up his old arm for funsies. Look, I'm sorry to say it again, but I don't think that the babies are reincarnations of Liam and Hank, just like the two of you think they are. But again, It's okay, Axie. Look, if we have any words to say to him, Liam is always going to be here. The last thing I want to say. It's no consolation prize, but your death helped me out a lot. It helped me to break out of the void spell. It helped me stop obsessing over Aubrey. And I'm starting to come to grips about not getting home to you. I'm not fixated on the heroical life I once lived as a human. These days, I'm living the best life as an Axolotl. Yes, there's still something missing, but in all honesty, I've had so much fun these past few years. And I'm sure there's still years more fun to come. It's thanks to you, Liam, that I'm able to appreciate these good times. Nobody said anything more. You see them slowly trickle away from the memorial. I thought I'd have more things to say, but the words got caught in the tip of my tongue. Yeah, he's always gonna be there, right? If not by the memorial, then swimming around elsewhere in the tank. That's true. Actually, I just don't think... I don't want us to completely forget, you know? About the old Liam. Ever since the babies came to us. Especially me, of course. It's where the kids come from. It's like I've replaced them in my mind. I barely even think about the old Liam, and that's a little scary to me for some reason. If Lee and okay. Imagine. Okay. Just imagine being named. Okay. If Lee and are old axolotls, like Neil thinks they are, then I don't want to forget. Nah, why do you think we'll forget them? Because time is a really long time. What? Because time is a really long time? Okay. Well, there's a way to keep track of time, you know? And a way to remember and annually celebrate important events. Ever heard of anything called a holiday? When we finalize our calendar, we can add in as many holidays as we want to remember certain events. What do you say? We could work on it for the rest of the day. Are you guys cool with that? I don't think the kids are waking up for a while anyway. That sounds fine. But when you say holiday, you mean like days where we do special stuff, right? In that case, I want my own special period of time. And the time month dedicated to me. I hereby propose that each year we celebrate Axie Month. You know, I might be tempted to grant that request, seeing as our calendar is looking pretty bad right now. What do you think, Nana? It'd be kind of neat if we all had our own months, wouldn't it? I never got around to asking you, how is our calendar going to be structured? Well, the idea started up as my own way of keeping track of things a long time ago. So, it might not make much sense to you guys. The modern human calendar, the one that the characters in the book we read follow, was created according to the solar lunar cycle. The calendar tracks how many times the sun rotates around the Earth, and 12 months were created based on that. But none of that is to be true in here. I'm not even sure if the tank has a sun. We have no seasons, no weather to keep track of, and no environmental factors to govern us. Unless you count the void, of course. So we don't need to play by those rules. We can create our own calendar, with our own way of keeping track of time. The human calendar is 12 months with 365 days, but ours is a lot simpler than that. Our calendar, from start of the year to the end of the year, is less than half that of the time. Unlike the human calendar, which has some months with more days than others, ours will have 30 days per month, and only 5 months per year, which comes out to be exactly 150 days in one of our years. Like I said, human calendar isn't that neat. It's kind of rigid. But isn't that neat but rigid? Okay. But isn't this a nice way of keeping track of things? Luckily for you guys, I haven't decided upon any names yet for the months or holidays. In my haste, I simply wrote month 1 to month 5. So, the future is a blank slate, literally.
I think I understand. So, since you've been keeping track of all the days, which month and year are we in now?
We're in the 3rd month of our 3rd year in 10. Wow. So, 2 years have passed by since Liam's death. Dating back to the first day we emerged from the void together. In the human world, there are many people who use AD after the date to signify the modern age of time. I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool if we had something like that as well? Since we came from the void. How does after void, or AV, sound to you guys? If we go by this, that means right now we're in year 3 AV. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of this naming scheme? I dig it.
Me too. So, when are we designating this calendar? When we're designing this calendar and creating holidays, you mean we should pick, like, days with a significance to us, right?
That seems like a good way to do it, yeah?
Come on. I'm shouting over here at the thought of Axolotl Month. Tell me we're going to have Axolotl Month.
Well, yeah, that could happen.
Let's discuss it together.
I've been keeping a log of certain things when certain things have happened. Like today when the babies came to us, or that day about a year ago when we found the virtual reality headset.
So, the babies just came from the void? Okay.
Alright. We could have a holiday out of those times too, perhaps.
Why don't we get started then?
We could even name today for Liam. Like a Liam Memorial Day.
Yeah. I like that idea too. I guess that means every year on this day we'll celebrate Liam Memorial Day. We'll start off as a somber morning, quickly turn into a fun day. We talk excitedly about the calendar and all the holidays that they were going to create, deep into the night. And together, they created a roadmap by which to navigate through entirety. Let's turn the clock back to that time 3 years ago. Well, things have taken quite the turn. So, what better place to leave off?